We back.
What's up, baby?
Man, what's really good, bro?
Man, chilling, man. How was your weekend, man? Wait. First and foremost, how about all the people who've been watching the video and subscribing, man?
Man, look here. I like it, but I did expect more. But we going up. We gonna keep talking about it. We gonna keep coming in. I hope the haters keep tuning in.
For sure.
I hope they subscribe. Whether they don't or do, we gonna look here.
For sure.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah, exactly. So for everybody who did watch, for everybody who did like, for everybody who did subscribe, hey, thanks a million.
Thank you.
Gracias, arigato. You know, that's the limit of my language skills. But how was your weekend, man?
Man, everything is all good. God is good all the time. You know, we had the Unity Festival down here in my neighborhood in the Quarters, Mississippi to be exact. But and it gets better and better every year. I don't know exactly the amount of years we've been doing it, but man, it's great, man. It's great. Everybody, the vibe, the energy.
It's been like y'all been doing that for about 16 years from what I heard. About 16 years? Oh, okay. Oh man, I didn't do anything, man. St. Patrick's Day, and I went to this little sneaker con event. Other than that, you know, just hanging out. Yeah, man. So here go my question though. Let's just get started. Let's get straight into it. So remember when we was like, you know, 17, 18, 19, and you know, Cougars were the thing to do, like to like an older woman. So my question for you would be, how do you feel about the Drea Michelle and the Jalen Green scenario?
I would say I'm kind of like, I'm on the fence about it. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was young, as a young adult, even in high school, man, the thing was to have an older female.
Right.
That was the thing, and that was just because the older female had the game. They knew what they were doing.
But how much older?
But yeah,
how much older though, Pico? Is there a line?
I can't say what was older. I would talk to whoever older. Who would talk back. I didn't have no age limit. I'm telling you the truth. I didn't have no age limit.
Okay, so do you?
Woman would have talked to, I was gonna talk to her too. Hey, and I was gonna tell everybody, man, I got a 40-year-old.
Right. Do you feel like Jalen Green? But I mean, Jalen Green's situation a little different than when we were coming out of high school. You know, I feel like he's a multi-millionaire, whole life ahead of him. You know, do you think it's fair? Because I've heard some stories about Drea Michelle.
I don't think it's fair because, like I said, I understand from Jalen Green, but from her, from Drea, she a predator because for the simple fact, what I'm telling you how I feel about older broads and how we had to, you know, it was a statement to have an older woman or female or whatever. We were broke.
Right.
They wasn't there looking for us. We just happened to get them and pull them.
Right.
And it was up to them where they want to deal with us tonight.
Right, for
but
sure.
Him making millions of dollars? No,
bro. But you know what's crazy? Now that I really think about it, everybody act like, remember the movie Juice? Remember Juice with Tupac?
Yeah.
Remember the DJ? Yeah. His name was Q or something. He was dating the older lady in that movie. Ain't nobody say nothing. Great movie. That's what they say.
Still ain't had nothing.
Yeah.
Like this dude got millions of dollars.
He can have any woman he wanted for real.
No, exactly. And any woman is gonna come try him for real. That's what you gotta think about. She knows she got, I think they said she got a child either close to his age, if not his age.
I heard that too.
Come on, man. And then she's known, her track record is to talk to NBA players.
Hey, the heart wants what the heart wants, man.
Yeah, the heart wants what the heart wants. And a predator is a prey.
For sure. But no one says anything when Leonardo DiCaprio break up with his girlfriends when they turn 23.
Yeah.
So I mean, there is a
Jalen
double.
Green ain't Leonardo. I mean,
Leonardo DiCaprio. He not him.
He's not.
Yeah. Hey, look, I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. I just enforce them.
We understand that. That's a whole nother level.
Right.
No,
So
Jalen Green, the man just got in the league.
yeah.
And to NBA standard, he ain't even made the money yet. No, bro.
Yeah, I feel you. So how about this question?
That's looking like a grab.
So look, so he is finna get the bag. He is finna get the bag. Do you think that he should have a shared account with Dre and Michelle?
Hell.
Now here's my next question.
I
mean, I agree with that too. But do you think having a shared account in a relationship, you know, is that acceptable? Is that normal behavior?
Only in marriage.
Only in marriage.
Only in marriage.
Okay. I mean, I
no
agree.
reason you should have a joint account with nobody except in marriage. And especially if you know that person ain't trustworthy or responsible. Sometimes we know, even in marriage, you know whether your significant other is responsible or not. Come on, bro.
Right. So do you feel like if there was a shared bank account that each individual is responsible for sharing with the other individual, hey, I'm about to take out $250. Hey, I'm about to take out $300.
Yeah. Long as it ain't no, minimum amount of money, couple $100 here, that's cool. But when the stuff is adding up and it makes no sense, no.
What if she buy
big purchases? Everybody should know about it.
What if she taking the money out to surprise
you?
Even
the kids should know about it.
What if she finna get you? What if she finna get you the best gift ever, man?
She better hide it. It better be because I'm gonna be mad before I get it. Cause I'm be like, where did this money go?
It literally better be. It literally better be the best gift ever, right?
Yeah, it better be because I'm gonna be figuring out what are you doing with the money.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Money.
I think
finance. You gotta understand. People track down. The FBI use money to track down people they looking for. America's most wanted people are tracked down by their finance. It's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Your finances will tell everything about you.
So in the event that your spouse, not saying she'll do that, because I know your old lady, she cool, but if you were in a situation where, spouse, wife, it's the same thing, Pico, I ain't trying to dish look at me. Oh, my bad, I'm from a deeper part of the South than you, old lady. Yeah, I got you. Your wife, but I'm saying if you were in a scenario to where she was doing something like that, like, what do you think your actions would be? Like, how would you fix that? Would you just, do away with the joint account, or like, what would you do?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna voice my opinion, and I'm gonna be more aware of our finances, and then I'm gonna move accordingly after that.
Okay, I think I agree with that. Man stuff. Right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You don't want to overreact, because some stuff ain't worth the. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff ain't worth the drama. It's not worth the problem. But come on now. Some stuff, if you can't, if there's no answers for the questions, then there's more questions.
Right. Some battles just ain't worth having.
Yeah, man. And some things, as grown people, we just know better.
Right. And then, on top of that, I know a lot of people go to work just because they have a decent job, and they be in environments to where they're not literally happy. They have a boss who is overbearing, micromanaging. So, I say all of that to say, like, what if you were in a position to where, you work for a boss, and this is beyond this joint bank account at this point, and your boss is, his corrective actions don't align with what you think is proper. Like, what would you do, Pico?
I've had that happen to me, actually, before. At different times. When I was, when I did work for somebody or was an employee, I worked at a shipyard, I'm a certified welder.
Okay.
And I've had to work under people that didn't know what the hell they were doing. And
That's usually the case.
They had the job was like on some nepotism type stuff. Grandfather been here forever, father been here forever.
Right.
No, man.
I'm
not gonna let you. Disrespect will not be tolerated on no
ever. Right.
Not with a man.
It ain't what you know, it's who you know.
No, and that ain't got nothing to do with the money or any of that. And that's why today, especially if you're a person like me, you just go find something that you're great at, and you put all your energy to it, and you try to get paid off it. I'm an entrepreneur, and I thank God He blessed me to be good at something I can get paid off of. Because I promise you, I don't work good under stress. I work good under pressure, but stress, that's two totally different things. I'm not letting another man stress me. I'll let life stress me, but another man, woman, person, singular, whatever, no.
I spent a lot of time in the military, so I think like those stressful and pressure situations, you begin to learn how to deal with them. Like I actually prefer to burn some midnight oil. That's what we call it, where you got to stay up super late the night prior to something being due. Like that's when I do the best. I make less mistakes. If I take a week and work on something, the product will not be as good as if I took one day. But I was definitely talking to someone, and they were telling me about how their manager was correcting them because they were not within the dress code regulations associated with the actual job. Mm-hmm. So I think that the manager might have like physically touched. I'm not saying like beat them up or anything, but made the correction by touching them. How would you react to that?
I wouldn't react good because I'm not gonna react well if you say the wrong word. I'm sorry.
Right.
Or make the wrong assumption, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about as far as being on like no disturbance or just being violent, but I'm just saying if I feel like it's a respect thing with me.
For sure.
As long as everything is within respect level, then I will act accordingly.
Right.
I have no problem. I'm good with criticism.
Right.
Especially constructive criticism. But now when you're talking to me, well, I get the sense of that you're trying to belittle me or make it seem as if I'm inferior to you, I'm not going to answer well. So.
Right. And I think a lot of those managers need more training in how to actually interact with people because, like you're saying, every person doesn't react to the same, type of interaction the same,
And some managers didn't earn the reason to be a manager. Some managers became a manager because what did you say a few minutes ago? It ain't what you know.
It's who you know. Yeah.
That doesn't mean you're qualified just because you know the right person.
Right. Correct.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's always two sides to the coin.
Yeah, for sure. Right. And then something else, because I'm finna go completely to left field, but it's definitely been on my spirit, man, because I read it a couple of days ago. But have you heard about the new gun laws in the state of Louisiana? You are roughly an hour from Louisiana right there in Roughport. So, like, how do you feel about those new laws?
I don't agree with them because, honestly, just far as seeing the landscape on what I've seen online and stuff like that, or a lot of people agree with it. A lot of people are happy about it. Think it make them safer. I'm totally opposite. I don't get that. Because now you got people riding around, especially at the age of 18, who already ain't thinking straight. Already don't have the mental capacity to make the right choice.
Agreed.
And now they don't have to hide the gun when they see the police. You see what I'm saying? Ooh. Things escalate now. Things become more dangerous. And like I said, the more responsibility you bestow on man, the more problems and corrections we have to make with men.
I agree, and I think the state of Louisiana also took into account that they're going to have to make those corrections because, from what I was reading, also there's no longer going to be parole for the inmates who, receive a prison sentence after the date in which this bill was passed. So I don't know. I feel like they're attacking, the black man
you
from both
know
ends.
that's a black thing. For the simple fact, especially in Mississippi, I don't know if people know that, but we have the most incarceration among all other states from people violating from probation and being locked up in prison. Period.
Right.
And we are just the state of Mississippi.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I think there should be more education provided to those young 18-year-olds, even though, it's legal. It's like just because you can do something doesn't mean you necessarily have to do it. But I definitely do stand on the side of, those innocent civilians who were, potentially in harm's way, and had they had a gun, maybe they could have made it out. But again, I'm kind of walking the line. I agree with you, and then, I also agree with, the innocent bystander.
I agree with the innocent bystander as well too, but like I said, you make it more legal and freedom for the average teenager to ride around and bumping in be a young boy with an extendo. Yeah. I mean, where we going with it? Come on now.
Yeah, and then I don't think they even have ammunition laws in Louisiana. It's kind of like, it's going to be like the Wild Wild West
already is.
Yeah, that is crazy. So I think we definitely have come to your most favorite part of the show.
Dropping jewels on them.
What you think? It's about that time?
Dropping jewels on them.
Yeah, you gotta drop a jewel.
You can't never leave without that.
What you got, Pico?
Definitely.
Go ahead, Pico. Drop that good jewel for him.
My situation, I think I'm gonna follow back up with the gun situation and the gun laws. I didn't have just like a jewel, but I had a situation. And the situation with me was, I was younger, probably early 20s. Had my own spot, house, car, crib, doing my thing. With my wife, who I'm with now, I think we had just got together. She was in college, early stages of college, coming home every weekend from USM. I'm at home, working, trapping, everything adding up. And you gotta break it down to you. So, but this specific day, I'm chilling. No, I say the night before. My cousin come over, older cousin, who I look up to, big homie, respected all my life. But at this point, I know he's struggling back and forth with drug habits. I'm talking about serious drugs. And this particular time, he comes over there to my house, asking me, basically begs me for my pistol. You know what I'm saying? This particular gun, I loved it. Been had it for about a year or so. I don't run into problems like that. I don't ride around with guns. I've never been that type of dude, but I always kept guns at home. I'm going to hold my area down.
Gotcha.
But, this particular time he come over there, this particular time I only got one gun though. But it's my favorite gun. And he come over there, have a situation, he begged me for it. Say it ain't like that, but he just needed so something don't happen. I can't go in detail about it, but he persuades me. Keep in mind, it's my big homie / big cousin. And he say he'll gonna bring it back the next day. Let him use the gun.
Okay.
He gonna bring it back the next day. Call him looking for it. Whoa. No response. Day after that, my wife come home for the weekend. Visits from USM Hattiesburg. Come there, we there. All I know is we sitting on the couch watching a movie later that night. The front door just vibrates, just boom, like an explosion hit. I jump up, go to the window, look. I don't see nobody out there. Another boom. Like, what the fuck? Look out the window. Now I see two people out there. one person basically just bounced back off of my porch because he's the one kicking the door. So I just holler out to my brother who happened to be in the back room. Oh, somebody trying to run in the house. Grab the scrap. And I'm talking about, I said, this, 50 got the, had the meme, get the scrap. I said it way before that,
right.
In real life, in real time. I said, bro, get the scrap. They heard me say this. I come out the door, I ain't got no scrap. They running across the street. Luckily, these was some fake wannabe jack boys.
Hashtag
really wasn't about what they
get the strap. I got you.
Because they had me dead to the right. But that taught me a valuable lesson, bro. You know what I'm saying? Never give up what you got to worry about what someone else is going to have. Because for the simple fact, that one gun almost cost 2 lives.
Agreed.
Because the final chapter to that story, what I'm gonna finish off is 2 days after that situation happened, I get a call. My cousin, who is the sister of the cousin who came and got the gun, tell me that he's in the hospital recovering. He OD'd off of drugs. So basically, you know what I'm saying? He didn't die. He recovered a week later. I really didn't care because I was so mad because my life was in danger. My girl life in danger. My brother in there. You see what I'm saying? That one gun almost cost 2 lives. They could have killed me.
Oh, man.
If they was for real and I did that, you know what I'm saying? And they shot anybody in there. And then, he turned around and died from the drugs because all that happened was he sold my gun for drugs.
Right.
Turn around, he died from the drugs, then it might have all happened the same night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely always heard that you can't intervene with someone else's karma, man. You know? Yeah. Dang. It's hard to follow that up, man. But I will say, the best advice is to, be aware of who you are receiving advice from. Because everybody does not have the best intentions. And
putting your trust and loyalty in.
Right,
yeah.
For sure. I think like people just need to be aware of the people who they interact with, people who they quote unquote care about, and the people who they will overextend themselves for. And that's pretty much it, man. I mean, it speaks for itself. Yeah. Just the best advice is be aware of who is giving you advice.
Amen.
So, yeah, man. Also, I think next Tuesday, what is that? Like the 26th? Next Tuesday, we're going live.
We're going live. Definitely.
We're going live.
Okay. Everybody tune in.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll get the time out there for this Tuesday occasion.
But it definitely will be on Facebook.
Definitely be on Facebook. We're going to pick random individuals so that they can share their opinions. We're going to be pulling information from the chat.
Definitely, we will be bringing up the chat. You will be able to give your opinion live.
For sure. Because all opinions matter. So please like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? What you got for him, Pico? We out of here?
We out of here, bro.
Hey, man, all opinions matter.